Yeah, what up YouTube? It's your boy Nilazar back at you, y'all savage. Sorry if I took so late to upload this video, but I just wanted to reiterate some of the things I was saying on yesterday's video. And that's because a lot of people have been coming into the comments and basically want to continue to have this conversation on the how, you know what I mean? And I can't necessarily say that what I say is going to be 100%, you know, accurate as far as on how to, you know, do certain things, but I'm gonna do my best. But before I even get out to that, shout out to Taj, I think it is, from Northside Long Beach OHC. That's the guy. I'm gonna leave the link to his video, and I'm probably gonna leave a link to another video of somebody else that got spit. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to bridging gaps. This dude is from Northside Long Beach, you know what I'm saying, and OHC, and he's a Crip. And you know, for the most part, people would say that we were opposition, but that just goes to show you how gaps can be bridged. But before I even go into what I'm going to talk about, which I said already, I'm going to send my shots out. But anyway, shots out to the homie from West, 13. I don't know exactly what Arga. I got to go back over it because there's a few of you. Shots out to Miami 305, Las Vegas, downtown Las Vegas, to all the homies from Longo, to Tab 805 in Dura County, to 602, to Deuce, all 602, to Deuce 9 from Camas, Washington, to Birmingham, Alabama, to Sacramento 916, to OC Buena Parque, which is Orange County, ya sabes, to Bell Garden, to Southside Fontana, to Westside Fontana, to Frisco, to St. Louis, to Denver, Colorado, to Langdon Street, and last but not least, shouts out to G. Emanuel Contreras, I think, Tadeo de Jalisco, El Sureste de Jalisco 371, ya sabes if I slayed your name, Spencer, but oh, and shouts out to Fresno. No, I got my brother and them out there. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to get into the video. You know, yesterday a lot of people were I won't say complexed about it, but they were like, okay, well, what about like Watts and Compton? You know, it's hard to bridge certain gaps because dude's been going at it for so long. And I'm just gonna be honest, there's really no excuses, and I'm not saying that to like downplay anything, but there's no real excuses. If you really want to get something done, you just do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's a little bit off topic, but it's like the whites. You know, you back in the days, you know, you used to see a gang of whites in jail. If you notice, or even if you just don't notice, but just go look up on the census, you can Google it and see how many whites are going to jail compared to how they were before. They learned. A lot of them learned. Some still go, you know, they're hooked on dope, you know, whatever. But for the most part, a lot of them are on the streets now. They got nice jobs, they're doing straight, so there's really no excuse why you can't do it. And like I said, that's not to really downplay nothing. It's just, if you want something done, you're gonna have to do it. It's like when I got on YouTube, I didn't know where it's gonna go to, but I know that in order to try to get something started, in order to not only bridge gaps, to create lanes, I had to get on here and not talk. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I suck at talking. I'm one of those that are better left just by myself. But I realized that I had to get on here in order to, you know, get anywhere. You know, it's a shot in the dark, but you know, it hits something. But that's besides the point. What I just wanted to say, you know what I mean, it's just basically, if you're trying to bridge these gaps and you can't do it in your own city, then go outside your city. YG, I know I mentioned him, but YG and what's his name, I keep forgetting about his name, Sabo Loco. You know what I mean? For the homie Sabo Loco, these icons are like way apart. Santa Barbara's way over there and LA's over here. He may not got nobody in the city, but he went outside the city. See, there's ways of getting your money. He also knew not only does it make him look good by being able to bridge these gaps and cross over, but it actually brings in a lot of other, you know, it brings in a lot of others that may not have really tripped on this shit. You got dudes that will know YG shit is banging, but not, they won't deal with him because he's a Moreno, you know what I mean? Or he's a Sangre in his city, you know, it's a lot of wars between different hoods. So, you know, for the most part, a lot of fools just won't support the cause. But just due to the fact that this dude went and got a Mexicano out of somewhere else, you know, there's going to be what's going to pick up. Even if he don't pick up his city, he's going to pick up everywhere else. And that's all I'm trying to really say. It's like, and that's not to go around in circles, but it's just like, if you really want to bridge a gap, and not necessarily bridge a gap, because at the end of the day, you got to realize you're not going to be able to make everyone happy. I got homies right now on my shit that are frustrated because I don't know what they thought I could do besides give them shout out and try to point them in the right directions and try to, you know, just try to link up, but they're not doing nothing to really link up with nobody else. They go on my page and they just talk to me. But you'll have people on my page that make beats and are willing to collab on raps, but they're not getting at them they get at me, and I don't rap, you know, and I give them shout out, and it's like kind of like if I'm not 100% on their shit, you know what I mean? It's like that, you know, about to tend to trip. But that's the ones that you weed out real quick, the ones that are more about their self and less about you, you know what I mean? Because if I'm trying to get a platform, I'm gonna get at the people I know that can create the platform. I don't have a lane right now, but slowly I'm starting to build that lane. And I'm one of those people, like I said, if you can jump in it, jump in it. It's not using me. You need to do what you got to do to get to the next point. It's not, there's no money involved. This is just me sending you a shout out, me putting your link on my page. It's nothing. That should be nothing for nobody unless you're a hater and you don't want to see the next person excel. You know what I mean? And to be honest, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? So if you're jumping on my page and you're looking for that, I'll do it, dude. I'm not tripping. And this is what I'm telling you about as far as bridging gaps. Yeah, I like to shoot from the hip, so I don't really stay on topic all that well, but I get my point across. What I mean about bridging gaps is, like I said, this dude from Long Beach that I'm gonna put his link in my shit. He's from Northside Long Beach. You know, a lot of people know the other side of Long Beach, East Side, for like really having spitters and not really paying attention to the North Side. You know, the Carmelitos and all that. You know, Four Corner Blocks, Mac Mafias, and all that. And there's a lot of fools that got talent, you know what I mean? And it's just, I don't know what it's out of. I'm not from that city, so I can't say whether it's hate or just, you know, or just sheer just overlooking people. But on my channel, this dude, you know, people would consider, like, with me, it's a lot of Crips and a lot of Bloods might not like, I won't even say a lot. There's just going to be some that don't like me just because of what I represent. But this dude, knowing I'm being a Sureño, still decided to reach across the aisle to at least ask for help. And it's no guarantee that I can help him, but whatever I can do to try to, you know, push him in a direction that might, you know, garnish him more attention, then by all means I'm gonna do it. And that's just what I'm going, that's what I'm saying right there, is if you can't get it in your own city, then go outside your city. You want to bridge gaps? You may not be able to bridge gaps in your city. You may not be able to collab with people in your city, but you can always go out. It's like if I got problems in Southeast Los, oh, shout out to Nela, you know what I mean, all the homies from Nela. But if I got problems in Southeast Los, then I'm going to go to the West Los. You have artists that couldn't really get no shine in Los Angeles. They went and fuck with the homies in Dago. Dago been doing this shit, you know what I mean? They been able to collab with certain artists. They just been on a, you know, when it doesn't have to be bullshit, they don't go there. You know, Los Angeles, I know we're a little behind the times in this, but when it comes down to the bag, that's all that matters. But what I'm saying, like I said, I shoot from the hip, so I'll be all over the place. But look, I'm just gonna break it down in layman's terms, and that's not being disrespectful, just for layman's terms. If you can't, say like you're from Compton and you got, you know, history with Compton, it's just that bad. There's not everybody in Compton you're not gonna be able to bridge the gap with. You may not be able to bridge the gap with, you know, like Santana Block, because maybe you guys go at it, or, you know, this Pyro Hood, but you might be able to bridge it with a couple of his homies, and that's all that really is. You only worry about those you're actually getting something with, or those you actually care, because for the most part, everybody cares about themselves. But when they're really trying to, you know, get somewhere and do something, and they need somebody from that particular hood, they bridge the gap with that one person, and it's fine. You don't have to have everybody like you. If you can't get it in Compton, go to Watts. You know, right now there's so many people collabing. Like I said, Dago been doing it, and I know, you know, there's somebody from the Bay Area that says something about there's no gaps up there. And I feel you. There was at one time, but, you know, some people get it right the first time, and some it just takes practice. So I understand, you know, for a lot of you watchers up there, you know, you're able to do that. You can tell just by the way dudes rap, you know what I mean, that it's all good. But in Los Angeles, you know, there's a lot more that we have to do. There's a lot more work we got to put in order to get to that next plateau. And I said, like I said, the only reason I went into this particular topic is just to show people, if a dude from Northside Long Beach can get at me, asking me, a Southerner, for help, not forget the black part, they don't care about that when it's war. It's just you're op, you get gunned down or whatever, we get out, whatever. But that just shows you right there, there's Bloods and there's Crips getting at me right now, like, hey, Blacks, could you give me a shout out, you know, can you check out my link? And I'm going to do it. You know why? Because at the end of the day, you can't bridge gaps without it. I can't reach across the table and try to mend anything if I'm going to be like, oh, fuck you, I'm only dealing with my homies. You will never get nowhere like that. So when I hear people, you know, say certain things, I feel you. You know what I mean? Especially when you've had it to where, you know, you've been warring for years. But just understand, if you ever want to get anywhere in life and do anything, you gotta push forward. Everything in the past is gonna be in the past. LA right now, there's not a lot. I mean, there's still killing, but it's not a lot of that racial war going on, and that's a good thing. See, if it can start if it starts just a little, you know, a little bit of not being like that, just imagine how it would be if you're actually getting money together. And I don't know, snake shit. There's some beef have been started over dudes doing snake shit. You know what I mean? Just learn from people's mistakes and don't do it. You know, if somebody put their hand out, don't bite it. You know, caress that motherfucker. And that's not to be weird about it, but just caress it. It's easier to grease palms and get to where you need to go by greasing them palms. If this dude right here, I'm telling you, check out the dude from Northside Long Beach. And then I got another one where it's like black and brown love. And like I said, I'm not the face for positivity. I'm just somebody that I've seen enough drama between homies and blacks to be like, hey, you know, if you ain't really got to do it, don't do it, you know? And for the people that are just, you know, bent on just being fucking out there wild, like look, I'm speaking to lots of that's really got their head on their shoulders. I understand, you know, the younger homies is going to be reckless. It's just the way it is, you know? And for you, I'm just going to say like this, dog. Most of the lots that got life in prison wish they didn't get life. There's so many homies right now that wish they were just home, you know, to be able to, you know, lay down with their hyena, to be able to eat good comida, you know, to be able to travel, to be able to do a lot of things. I told you there's a homie from 18 right now doing all of that, dude. And he don't got no car, he don't got nothing, but he'll scrape up his money enough to get him from point A to point B. And this dude is in other countries, in Africa. This dude ain't black, he's Mexicano, but he's in Africa helping out, you know. This is shit that, you know, some of their own people, some of our own people don't do, you know what I mean? But he's doing it. But that's what I'm saying. You gotta excel your game. So there's really no excuse why you can't do it. Like I said, you may not be able to do it with certain cats in your city, but I know for a fact that not every black dude in Compton hates Mexicanos, and not every Mexicano in Compton hates blacks. It's just, that would be stupid to say the whole city. So I know for a fact you can bridge these gaps. You just got to be able to reach across the aisle. And sometimes you got to bring something to the table. Sometimes it's just small gestures. When people went to war back in the days, what did they do? And I'm not talking about these normal wars, but I'm talking about wars like generations and generations ago, when they didn't have guns, they had muskets and all this other shit. You know, they had, you know, things that they gave up in order to get something. Sometimes you got to give up something to get something. And I'm not saying go and put a rack in somebody's pocket. I'm just saying be able to bring something to the table, whether it's negative or positive. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, if I was on the streets and I was just doing it big, I might fold one or two people up under my wing and try to take them to the next level. Suge Knight, don't get it twisted. Suge Knight knew exactly where it was at, and he did what he did to make sure that certain things ran a little bit easier. Look it, I'm just gonna say it like this: in Los Angeles, in any county surrounding Los Angeles, and just anywhere general, because trust me, it's popping everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just in LA, but it's just LA is so focused on that gang culture and racial divide that's why it's like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of the day, dude, just reach across the aisle. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Bless somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's a food, like you hear dudes all the time, like trying to eat. Feed them. You know what I'm saying? You got an opportunity. Don't just go to your homeboy that made, take it and flush it down the toilet. Get at this dude over here that's hungry and really, you know, a lot of times cats don't understand, but dudes that have your back. I tell you, like one incident in particular. I was in the county, and you know, we got into it, you know, downstairs, because I guess a homie had got shot in the eye by some creepo or whatever. And so them fools, you know, they went at it, you know what I'm saying? And we was tearing up the laundry room. They kicked me out the laundry room and had the homies lay down because they just seen a black dude. They're like, okay, so they took all the black dudes out, whatever, send me upstairs. I went to the hallway at first, and when I opened the hallway door, the whole wall was with dudes that were all like mostly Crips and some Bloods out there, and they were like, yeah, like basically like, yeah, come out here, you know what I'm saying? And of course I'm not gonna go out there unless I'm forced to, you know what I mean? So I went upstairs, and there was a homie on the tier, and one of the dudes that I knew that, you know, we're just down there tussling. He shuts the tier on the homie so he can't come, and it's just me versus two fools. There's a bucket right there with a mop, you know what I mean, a plastic mop. I couldn't get the day room crack. I tried to get a piece, whatever, you know, because I was outnumbered, and I already seen one of the fools had a poker. I tell you, there was two Bloods, and them dudes did solid. It's like, hey, you know what, Blacks, you want to head up? I was like, fuck it, bring it. You know what I'm saying? And that was a blessing right there. Fools could have killed me on the tier. But I'm saying that's how it starts. And I know one of the reasons why he didn't take it there, not because he wasn't, because he was scared, because dude's a reputable fool from 20 Bloods. But it's just a simple fact. He knew me, and whatever problems, you know, because I'm black or whatever he might have, he put that to the side. And plus his celly from MS was like really good. They were really good homies. So it's like, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes the smallest blessing comes out of the largest things. You want to reach across the aisle, you just got to be willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm not going to take no longer. I'm just going to say, you know, for the people I send shots out to, saludos. And sorry if I just went on a rant, but I just basically want to let people know that you're only limited by what you want to do. So if you want to reach across these aisles and really touch bases with people, reach across these aisles, and do it wholeheartedly, not do it with, make it genuine. Don't do it, you know, with intentions to do something stupid, because it will always turn out bad. Reach across, bless a motherfucker, different race, you know what I mean? And be smart, because like I said, a lot of white dudes I know are no longer going back to prison and going back to jail. They got jobs, they taking care of their family, and you can do the same. Be productive, get this bag, and like I said, go check out this dude from Northside Long Beach, and hopefully, you know, this dude to take off. And for anybody else that want to get at me, you know, get at your boy, you know what I mean? And I'm your boy Zod and shit, and you know, I got another video coming out, and I'm just gonna end it here because the video's already fucking way long. And y'all, Savis, enjoy the rest of your night. I'm out.